future self is inevitable. However, the outcome, it's optional. Why do you keep giving up on your goals? Why do you quit on who you want to become? Hey, welcome back. Jeff Heggie, Daily Success Strategies. Thanks for being with me today. Hope you've had a great week. I want to talk about who you're going to become and the goals that you keep giving up on. As Benjamin Hardy says in his new book, your future self is inevitable, yet the outcome is optional. It really is up to you who you become, the outcome of who you become. But regardless of what actions you take, regardless of how intentional you are, you're going to become someone. Now, I see so often that people are setting big goals and they're excited about them and they get working on them. And then after a month or two, they give up. It's too hard. It's taking too long. They're not seeing results, whatever it is. Well, I want to talk about that today. And I want to talk about 3 ways to help you make sure that you can achieve those goals. Now, this ties into what we do every Friday. On Monday, we said, what are you going to do this week so that on Friday you can look back and say it's been a successful week and you're closer to your bigger goals. So let's talk about that. What are the things that you said you're going to be accountable to this week, and did you do those things? So if you've got an accountability coach or a partner, talk to them about it. If you're just watching or listening to this on social media, leave me a comment or send me a DM. But be accountable to the things you said you were going to do so that you could have a successful week. Many people get excited about a goal or a dream that they have, and the reason they quit is they don't have a plan that they can stick to. So I want to share 3 things that you can do that you've heard me talk about in different aspects before. But when you put these 3 things together, it's going to help you to achieve your goals. And the first one, like Stephen R. Covey says, begin with the end in mind. You've got to have that goal. You got to understand where you're going. You've got to create that map of where you are and where you want to go. So begin with the end in mind. Now, in this first step, if you don't have clearly defined written out goals, go get my free system, the Peak Performance System for High Achievers, and go through this process. Because what you're going to be able to do is you're going to learn how to set your goals. You're going to be able to figure out who that future self is you want to become and how to create your goals from that picture. Then you're going to go through the 7 levels deep process and figure out your why behind every one of those goals. And I promise you that is a worthwhile exercise that'll mean a lot to you in the long run. And then you've got to understand what's the path that's going to get you there. What are the things that you need to do to get there? And that is going to take us right into the next step. And that's reverse engineer and create your plan. So once you have that figured out of where you're going, what you need to do to get there, that's the problem. A lot of times there's a lot that has to happen in between before you get out there. And so that's what people get working on and they give up on it. So figure out if you're looking 1 year out, break it down, reverse engineer it. What has to happen month to month to month? Figure out a plan of this is my mile marker, month 1, month 2, month 3. And once you've got that figured out, then we can really figure out a plan to make it happen. So the final step is important versus urgent. We've talked about that this week in another episode. And then accountability. And I'm always talking about that because I want to show you the outline of how we work our accountability groups and how this all ties in together. So once you've got that monthly outcome that you need to do, what you're trying to do is you're trying to complete that monthly outcome. Because when you do that, and then you complete the next monthly outcome, and then the next monthly outcome, they compound together, and finally, you're going to reach that bigger goal. But when you're just taking one bite at a time, it's like what they say how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. So you're taking a little chunk at a time, and as it compounds, you do some amazing things. So once you've got that monthly outcome that you're working on, here's how we do it in our accountability groups. We have that monthly outcome, and every morning we have a call where we talk about our goal, our why, and we say, this is what I said I was going to do yesterday, and this is what I'm going to do today. And we're accountable to that one thing. Now, I talked about important versus urgent. Every day you've got more and more urgent things coming up. You have 1,000,000 tasks that you've got to accomplish. And that's often where the important things get put aside. The important things meaning the things that are going to help you achieve that big goal. If we keep focusing always on the urgent things, we never do the important things. So when you commit to an accountability group, an accountability coach, a partner, whatever it is, that every day you will work on something that's going to help you get closer to that bigger goal. If you look at my mindset journal, on the first page on the left-hand side, there's a list for all your tasks. But at the top, it says top priorities. That's where the most important things go. So the things like what you're going to be accountable towards this goal on, it goes at the top. And those are the ones that you move over and put on your schedule. You schedule those, you figure out a time that you're going to be working on them and commit to do those things. And then you've got to follow through and make sure you do it. And then the next day, you're going to talk to your accountability coach or group or partner, whoever it is, and say, this is what I said I was going to do yesterday, and I did it. Today, I'm going to do this. So every single day, you're working on something that's helping you get to that bigger goal. Every day, it's compounding and helping you along that path. Every day, you're going to end up achieving that monthly goal. The next month, you're going to do the same. Pretty soon, these months compound together and you hit that big goal. When you can do that, when you can celebrate the little wins along the way, you're going to be a lot more successful in hitting that big goal, and you're not going to quit on yourself. It's too easy to quit and say that was too hard and make up excuses why you didn't do it. So be accountable, focus on the important things, and really be committed to what you're going to do. Hopefully this is helpful. Share it with someone else that needs some help in making sure they achieve their goals. If you want to learn more about our accountability groups, reach out to me. Go to jeffheggie.com/accountability. But these are the things that are going to help you stay on your path and make sure that you can achieve your big goals. Thanks for being with me. I'll be back again next week. Ogmandino said that the difference between those who have failed and those who have succeeded lies in the difference of their habits. Good habits are the keys to success. Many of the habits that will bring you success in life are easy to do, but they're also easy not to do. I developed the Mindset Journal so that I could easily implement powerful success habits into my daily routine. The power of the Mindset Journal comes from knowing your top priorities and scheduling them into your day. The power of the reticular activating system and its relationship to your goals, your mindset questions, and your daily accountability. So if you want to implement some quick and effective success habits into your daily routine, go to jeffheggie.com/mindset journal and get yours today. You're an entrepreneur who wants to discover the breakthrough secrets that will produce the results you've been searching for, but you just can't seem to figure out why you keep working harder and harder and you're just not getting those results? I want to tell you about a new challenge that I've created just for you, the Business Domination Challenge. If you want to create the entrepreneurial lifestyle and the business you dream of, then this is exactly what you're looking for. I created the Business Domination Challenge to show you how to grow your business exponentially and to become an optimal performing entrepreneur. What's an optimal performing entrepreneur? It's an entrepreneur who's succeeding in all areas of their life. If I show you how to build a successful business, but your relationships, your health, and everything else is falling apart, that's not a success. It's not about working harder, it's about implementing the correct principles and becoming the person who can do the things that produce the results. Hurry and go to jeffheggie.com/business domination and secure your spot today.